In this video, we will tell you an amazing story about a young female polar bear and its incredible rescue mission. This real and incredible life story will not leave you indifferent. Watch this video till the end and you will see. In the summer of 2007, a young female polar bear was discovered on the shores of Hudson Bay in Manitoba, Canada. She was thin and weak, and it was clear that she needed help. The bear, who was later named Aurora, was taken to the Assiniboine Park Zoo in Winnipeg for medical treatment. At the time, Aurora was only a year old and weighed just over 50 pounds, or 23 kilograms. She had lost her mother and was unable to hunt for food on her own. The veterinarians at the zoo knew that they needed to help her gain weight and strength before they could release her back into the wild. Over the next few months, Aurora received round-the-clock care at the zoo. She was given a special diet to help her gain weight, and she was also given physical therapy to help her regain her strength. The veterinarians and zookeepers worked tirelessly to ensure that Aurora received the best possible care. As Aurora began to gain weight and strength, the zookeepers started to introduce her to the other animals at the zoo. They wanted her to become comfortable with the other animals and to learn how to socialize. Aurora quickly made friends with the other polar bears at the zoo, and she even developed a close bond with a female polar bear named Star. After several months of treatment and rehabilitation, Aurora was finally ready to be released back into the wild. In the fall of 2007, the veterinarians and zookeepers at the Assiniboine Park Zoo made the decision to release Aurora back into the wild. They wanted her to have the opportunity to live a normal life in her natural habitat. A team of veterinarians and zookeepers traveled to Hudson Bay to release Aurora. They set up a temporary holding pen near the shore, and they waited for Aurora to arrive. When Aurora arrived, the zookeepers placed her in the holding pen and waited for her to acclimate to her new surroundings. After a few days, the zookeepers felt confident that Aurora was ready to be released. They opened the door to the holding pen, and Aurora stepped out into the wild. She looked around for a moment, taking in the sights and sounds of her new home. Then, with a burst of energy, she ran off into the wilderness. Aurora's release back into the wild was a success, as she adapted quickly to her new surroundings and began to hunt for food on her own. She even made a few new friends, including a group of young polar bears who were just starting to explore the world around them. After Aurora was released back into the wild, the veterinarians and zookeepers who had cared for her kept a close eye on her to make sure that she was adjusting well to her new surroundings. They used satellite tracking technology to monitor her movements and to make sure that she was staying safe. Aurora quickly adapted to life in the wild. She learned how to hunt for food on her own, and she even started to build a den to shelter herself from the harsh winter weather. The veterinarians and zookeepers were thrilled to see her thriving in her natural habitat. Over the next few years, Aurora continued to thrive in the wild. She gave birth to several litters of cubs, and she became a skilled and successful hunter. She was also able to teach her cubs the important skills they needed to survive in the harsh Arctic environment. As Aurora grew older, she became a respected member of her community. She was known for her strength and her wisdom, and the other polar bears in the area often looked to her for guidance and protection. Despite the challenges she faced, Aurora remained a survivor. She persevered through the toughest of conditions, and she always managed to find a way to thrive. She became a true inspiration to the veterinarians, zookeepers, and conservationists who had helped her along the way. Today, Aurora is still living in the wild, and she is considered one of the most successful polar bear rehabilitation cases in history. She serves as a reminder of the importance of conservation and the need to protect and preserve our natural resources. We'll be sharing more true stories of rescue and rehabilitation, as well as fascinating facts and insights about the incredible creatures that call Earth their home. So don't miss out, hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey of discovery and exploration. Stay wild.